Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Phantom Paranormal. I just became aware of a gentleman named Steve Hutley. I sure hope I'm pronouncing it right. He has a streaming live ghost box audio streaming with free public access. If that's not cool, between all this fighting that's out there with all these apps and these people fighting so much about whose apps is the best. I mean, really, is there really a true best app? Is there a true best ghost box? This field, everything's experimental. Just like Austin from Throughout Paranormal, where he's getting incredible replies with old clock radios he's picking up at rummage sales. The spirits are going to communicate through whatever they desire to communicate with, or rather, what through. But to this gentleman, Mr. Steve Hutley, or Hooley, I think it's Hutley, Hultay. You gotta forgive me. It's about 5:30 a.m. and I just got up about 30 minutes ago. And I saw this, and I turned it on for a second and couldn't believe my ears and thought, oh my God, I'm going to have to get some stuff out and do a short session. So what's going to happen knowing me is I'm going to do a couple sessions. So to all my subscribers, I want to get it out. Okay? Go to liveghostbox.com. And it'll come right up. And all you have to do is hit start, and it's live streaming, public access. Folks, you can't get any cooler than that. And that shows who really cares. It blows someone in my situation away. I couldn't ever afford the SCD-1. It was way out of my price range. I'm on disability and have 2 children to raise. To get the results that I've seen he's getting, or he's showing that he's getting, of course I wanted to get those results. As soon as I saw his first video come out about the SCD-1, my jaw dropped and I was like, I gotta get it, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. Every day I would wake up feeling like shit because I didn't have the money to get it. I do get a pretty good lump sum of money every year at tax time. But I had bills to pay this year. I couldn't get it. Because in order for me to get it, I would have to get a whole new Windows tablet and all that. And, some people just aren't in that financial situation. Like if you'll watch my beginning videos, people know I'm on disability. I was in a horrible sport bike accident. I used to be a stunner, and I was just doing some crazy stuff. But that's not actually, well, that's a whole nother story. I just want to send a major shout out to Mr. Steve Hutley, I believe his name is. Thank you so much for this. It's another app, it's another tool for our arsenal that doesn't come out of our pocket, that they cared enough to put it out there for people. People like me. All the equipment you see I have has taken me 3 years to get a little bit at a time at tax time. My first two purchases I got was, of course, the K2 meter, and I got it through Amazon with the PSP7. The next year I got the Ghost meter. I get a little bit at a time. If you've seen my video on my cheap camcorders, on the cheap, we do what we got to do. And I'm crippled. I mean, I can walk. Don't get me wrong. I can go to places as long as I have my pain medication and someone there in case I fall. The thing is, if I'm at an over 75% chance of, if I take the wrong fall the wrong way, of being paralyzed from the neck down. If I don't wear my back brace that runs from my neck to my tailbone. It's quite cumbersome to wear and quite painful. So around the house I usually don't wear it, and probably 95% of the time I just don't wear it. On a ghost hunt out I would wear it, but even then, if I fell the right way, I could be paralyzed. So I enjoy watching all these people that gets to get out. But as for me, I'm just stuck at home. And I do my deal at home. I don't have a lot of living friends. I have one true living friend left, whom is an aunt of mine. And we have just recently reconnected, and I love her so much, and we have lost touch over the years, and I've just recently reconnected with her in the last 2 weeks, and she is a godsend. So enough about that. Thank you so much, Mr. Steve Hurtley. I'll forget it, but everybody, this is it. This guy's really kind. He doesn't put you in the position to where you're automatically having to go on a page and fight. And it's getting ridiculous. These guys are making you choose between, your customer. If you buy an app from either one of them now, you're on either one of them's shit list. And that's not cool. I will say Steve Huff did get one thing right, is what he said as far as that goes. Yeah, it's just, when you get on your own customers, which has happened to me with a certain somebody. I was the first person that was to ever buy any of Danny's apps. Before any of the big people had them, I had it. I stick to that story. I have the bank statements to prove it. He was at 0 buys. I should have filmed it. I was the first to buy all of his apps before anybody bought them, as they came out. So I was Danny Big Beard's first customer. And yet, because I said something to Steve Huff, I got jumped all over. It's crazy. It's craziness, and this guy right here is awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and just make this a video about this person right now, because I'm already running into so much time before I get to the session. It's Live Ghost Box Audio Sweeping. Free public access provided by Steve Hutley. So all you do is go to the internet and type in liveghostbox.com and it comes up. And you got your ghost box. Free of charge. Hassle free. You got it as fast as you can type it. I'm really anxious to use it. That's why I'm not going to click it on right now, since I've already spent so much time speaking about how wonderful it was of this guy to do this. You know, I mentioned in my last little comment to somebody, I think it was in one of Steve Huff's vids, I left a comment. I agreed with somebody else that left a comment. You know, it's so bad. Life is so short, guys. All this fighting takes away so much time that we could be learning and getting to those places we need to be. It's slowing us down. We should all be one community. It would be nice. You know, Steve Huff's got so many ghost boxes, it's ridiculous. He's always getting people to loan him ghost boxes. Do you think in a million years, if I said, Steve, would you loan me a true ghost actual box and let me hold it for a while and try it out, that he would send it to me? Even if I sent him the money to send it to me just to try out? I probably would guess no. He's fully aware of my situation. We've communicated. He's another one. As soon as Steve came out, I was with him straight away too. I was one of Steve's first subscribers. You know, and it's sad that you gotta be picking who you pick one or the other, or that's it. And that's how it's starting to feel. And then you got this guy, Steve Hutley, coming around and, you know, providing this free service, and it's like mind-blowing, totally awesome to people that's in shape like me that are trying to raise kids that can't lay down a half of $100 bill on an app, that don't have the money to do it. And now Steve Huff's got this other app or physical box that he's bragging about, that he's making, that's $800, at least is what he claims, just for the parts for it. You know, that's enough money to feed my family for months, or a couple months, you know. My wife works hard. She works from 4 o'clock in the morning till 3:30 in the afternoon, and even overtime when she can. I'm on disability, and right now the government's taking 95% of my money. They're trying to take my medical with this Obamacare crap. Then you got the only passion I have left that I can really do, other than I love the guitar, everybody knows that, and I love spirit communication. Those are my two hobbies. Above all, I love my family. But guitar and spirit communication are my two things. That's my fun I get out of life, because I'm in pain management as well, and it's getting so bad sometimes that it's actually, I can't stand and play the guitar anymore for more than a few seconds before I have to sit. The cartilage just blowed out in several places in my back. But I'm just rambling on. So, anyways, everybody, I just wanted to get this out to you. It's free public access. Go to liveghostbox.com. Give it a try. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And if you see this, Steve, thank you so much. You're awesome in my books. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know who you're siding with. I don't want to get caught in between who you're siding with, because it's kind of nice not to have to side with anybody, just to feel like I did when I first met Danny and first met Steve Hupp. Just liking you for you. So, thanks a lot for your work and your kindness. God bless. Okay, people, here comes the session. Thanks, and have a good day.